Welcome to the Running Bama YouTube channel. My name is Edward Watts, and today is race day. It is the Cotton Row Run. I am doing the 10K. My wife's gonna do the 5K, and then my son's gonna do the 1 mile fun run with my wife running along with him. And it's race morning right now. I am doing a little run walk to the start line. I live about 2 miles from the start line, so walking the first mile, gonna jog the second mile. Should get me there on time, warmed up and ready to go for the race. I have been training for this for about 14 to 16 weeks. You know, I wanted to get started at the beginning of the year. I think this is a perfect race if you want to get in shape, get in running shape. By the time it's summer, if you're training for this race, you're probably in pretty good running shape. So that was my goal, was to simply get in better running shape this year. So I believe I've achieved that, no matter how this race goes, but I am excited to show my work today. This morning, my fit check. For my hat, I'm wearing the Love the Pain custom hat. It's got my name on the back. It's red, white, and blue. This is a Memorial Day race, and so I wanted to sport the Stars and Stripes. For my shirt, I'm wearing an Easy Run blue tank top. I'm wearing my Lululemon light blue shorts. The reason I'm wearing those is because of the pockets, so I can carry a couple gels and my phone along with me. And then I'm wearing my Swiftwick socks, and then my Nike Zoom Fly 6s as my race shoe today. I've only put about 30 miles on these things, and they do have a little bit of a spring in the step. The sole is really good, and I like the carbon fiber plate. It's kind of like an entry level to your like Alpha Fly or your Zoom Flies, so it's a good shoe. My goal today is to really about 48 minutes on the 10K. This is not a flat 10K. It is a hilly 10K. You know, there's some elevation to it, and then there's one major hill right at mile 3. So we'll see how that goes, what that does to my race. You know, but I train on this course all the time. I should be used to it. But I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this race. This is Huntsville's biggest 10K by far. I don't know if it's Huntsville's biggest race because of the 3 separate race format, the 10K, 5K, and 1 mile. It could be, I think, the other competing large race, not competing because they're at different times of the year and for completely different reasons, but the Liz Hurley 5K, I guess, would be comparable in the number of participants. So it is a big race, and I'm excited for it. So I'll see y'all there at the start. The race itself is a 10K, so it's 6.2 miles for the 10K, and it starts and ends in downtown Huntsville, specifically in Big Spring Park, and then even more specifically on Church Street. It's a very scenic race. Starts in downtown, winds through downtown just a little bit, goes into the Blossomwood neighborhood by the cemetery, Maple Hill Cemetery. You take a left onto Owens, and then that's when you start your ascent up into, you know, the Montesano Mountain. You go up Mountainwood, which is a very steep hill. Somebody usually, and hopefully they do it this year, but they're playing Eye of the Tiger while you're running up this, you know, 45-degree angle of a hill. They've got speakers out in the front yard. A lot of people are at that turn. You go up that hill, you go partway up the mountain, and then you're going to take a left onto Bankhead, and then that's when you start your descent into the 5 Points, the historic 5 Points neighborhood, which is the neighboring neighborhood to downtown. And then you go through the 5 Points neighborhood back into downtown Huntsville, and it ends in downtown Huntsville. Very fun. A couple of aid stations along the way. A lot of participants, you know, and of course, this whole race is built around Memorial Day and honoring fallen soldiers in battle. So the theme is very heavy. It's very awesome, and it's a great part to participate in a race like this. All right, the race is over. I'm on my way home now. I'm gonna go meet my wife and kids. She's gonna go do the 5K. I'm gonna take the kids, meet her at the finish line for the 5K so they can see their mom finish. And then my son will do the fun run. It was a great race. I finished at about 51 minutes, so I didn't hit my time goal. It wasn't a complete disaster. You know, I've got a lot fitter this year. I'm glad I trained for this race. I'm glad I did this race. The fastest I've ever run this race is about 43 minutes. So, but you know, Father Time is not on my side when it comes to fitness, but I feel pretty good about it. So thank y'all for watching the video. I may do a little bit, I may touch base back with you again and give you some of my nerd running numbers at the end of the video, but it was good. It was a great race. It was well supported. You know, that hill just wrecked me. That's what got me. Like on Owens, the lead up to the hill is what, the lead up to the hill, then the hill itself just wrecked me. You know, which I knew that was gonna happen. I've run that hill a million times, but I'm happy with it. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, if you've made it this far into the video, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about, and I've got my glasses on because I'm gonna get into the nerdiness of the race. It is the afternoon. I am getting ready to grill some burgers because it's Memorial Day. I've got on the race day shirt, the Cotton Row Run shirt. Great shirt, love it. Always love their shirts. And so first things first, I'm gonna throw the weather up on the screen, let you all see what it was like. It was, you know, pretty solid weather for, you know, the end of May in North Alabama. My average pace was 8 minutes, 10 seconds per mile. But my mile times were much more erratic than that. You know, my goal was to hold like 8 minutes or less, and I succeeded for 4 out of 6 of those miles. Mile 1, 7:55, and I'll throw this up on the screen. 2 was 8:18. 3 was 9:50. That's the one with the hill. 4 was, I think 7:50. Then I did 7:33, and then like 7:45, something around there. My average heart rate was 181, which is very high, you know, and that kind of proves that I was giving that max effort. And then with a max heart rate of 193, which is very high, you know, it's like, I can't believe I didn't die. But I really gave it my all. You know, I felt like it wasn't my legs, like my legs aren't sore at all from this race, but it was really like my breathing and everything. I didn't have the like lung fitness that I wanted. But I'm satisfied with this result. Obviously, I have some work to do, but I just wanted to share with y'all a little bit of that day. So thank you for watching.